Hey everybody! Woo! Every one of us is muted, including Sonia, if
here.
she even has music going. Let's see. We can. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Bet you the bottom dollar that tomorrow.
Come on, Rebecca. We're
muted.
We're trying to just set a vibe here. What's a comedy show without music? Come on.
I agree.
I think Sonia.
Yeah, you've been muted the whole time.
It looks like Sonia might have accidentally left.
Oh, that's what you want your DJ to do.
Very dramatic.
My Zoom got shut down, guys. I'm so sorry.
I love the screen share. I so love the screen share.
You don't have to share your
screen share.
You don't have to share.
What is happening?
I give up. Well, I can't even put this.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Congrats on Your Success. This is our 11th month doing this show, 10th month doing this show online, and here we are. We're still doing it. So hey,
we are absolutely still doing it. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Who here is there anyone here who's never tuned into an online Congrats before?
Oh wow, how the fuck will you even know if that's true or not? How would you even check?
I think I see a hand raised. Is that wait, waggle that finger if
that's Pamela.
Okay, so that's their first ever.
Hey, if that's my Twitter friend Pamela, put your thumb up.
I think Pamela's already.
Waggle that.
Yeah, that's Pamela.
Hey, thank you for joining us, Pamela. Pamela, this is your first time tuning into a Congrats show. And how do you're friends with Rebecca through Twitter? Is that the case? That's how I met Rebecca. I saw her in a Huffington Post article of 23 funny women to follow on Twitter. And I unfollowed maybe 12 of them. And Rebecca was one of the 11 that stayed. And then one day she's tweeting about the holiday train. And I'm like, oh shit, are you Chicago? And then we both started stand-up comedy within the same month. So we had to become friends.
And that was 100 years ago today. No, that was literally like 9 years ago though. So
yeah. So what I'm saying is, Pamela, in 9 years, you might be incredible friends with Rebecca. Rebecca's from the internet, so she loves people from her hometown.
Yeah, Rebecca was born on the internet.
I sprung forth one day, fully formed from the World Wide Web. Al Gore's my daddy. No, I'm kidding. That'd be weird.
I don't like that at all.
For real though, that's how I feel like at the beginning of quarantine when everybody was like losing it and they're like, we're just supposed to be inside and spend all of our time on our computers? And I'm like, you're just supposed to adopt my lifestyle? Like, get the fuck out of here. Everyone just became an unhinged hermit. And I was like, well, now I have to find a new hook. This sucks. Oh man. Let's see. Any housework or anything? I don't really even remember how the show runs. I forget every month how to operate these cameras. None of those. It's all haphazardly put together for me personally.
House rules.
Housekeeping is what you mean.
Housekeeping.
Yes.
House rules. Housework.
I got it.
Unmute yourselves to laugh.
If you're in like a silent enough environment, feel free to have your computer unmuted if you want your laughter heard or clapping and whatnot. If you want to turn on your camera and just wave your hands and whatnot, that's also acceptable. And if you just want to sit there, an anonymous name, that's totally fine too. No one's here to judge.
We are sincerely desperate for your approval.
But that was before any of this. That's just how we were born.
I mean, literally.
So let's see. Feel free to participate in the chat. The chat is always fun, and last month it was popping even more. I don't know. It adds to the vibes of the show.
What else?
How's your week been, Billy? What anything fun and interesting happened to you?
Oh man, I can't wait to tell you more about it if I'm doing a set tonight. But I had a lot of weird stuff going on this week. But right now I am looking for my relaxing substances, and there they are. They're within reach. This is the point in the show where I tell you, if you're afraid of being seen on a Zoom call, smoke with people who are smoking weed on a Zoom call, now's the time to not be on camera. But we're we like to do drugs in this show and drink, and the show is BYOB and BYO Bull. You know what I mean? So get ready. That's part of it.
Smoke them if you got them.
Literally.
I did. I apparently you're not allowed to smoke weed on Twitch. Is that true? Because that really threw a wrench in my whole wanting to be a streamer thing.
I mean,
I don't know that I can play video games without smoking weed. What do you?
There's no nudity.
What? No nudity on Twitch.
No nudity.
That's true.
You know, I'll say there. I don't know. I feel like a decent amount of people know this, but I feel like something that's important to know is how Ilana Glazer paved the way for stoners streaming video games online. Before that was a thing, she used to just get high and stream her playing like Super Nintendo and shit. Ilana Glazer. It was like the video game stoner, some really hacky, stupid name, but it was fun content. And then now everybody fucking does it. So I don't know. I just think that's. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about.
What are we doing tonight, Charlie? What are we doing tonight?
Oh, fucking week. We're doing a comedy show.
That's right.
Apparently.
That's right.
Each month we gather together to do a comedy show to kick off the rust, make sure that we're not becoming too lethargic and sedentary in our rooms. Some of us even got out of bed this week. I didn't. I hung up a sheet, but I'm sitting on my nice soft bed. I put in a little work, but then I got right back into bed, just like every day.
Don't worry, homie. My bed is right here. This is literally my bed.
Honestly, no, for real, because it's like before times, like you'd have a woman over, and every single heterosexual woman has to make a joke when she sees lotion in a man's bedroom, and she's like, "Well, why is it right next to the bed?" And I'm like, "I'm poor. Everything I own is technically next to the bed. Leave me alone." What?
Real.
I don't use lotion to jack off. I go raw like a normal person, right? That's normal, right? Is that normal? Who wants to clean up? It's the cleanup is okay after sex when you've done something cool. I don't want to spend more than 30 seconds cleaning up after masturbating. That the sads really start to seep in when you have to spend too much time.
Yeah, you really get time to think about what it is you've been doing.
Precious Tyler. I didn't even know people could do shocked reacts. Oh, yeah, I always got to talk about jacking off at some point. So sorry for that.
You know, it's
wow. You know what? I think on that note, we could just go ahead and get our show started. How about that? How are we feeling? We want to
feel pretty
we want to do that? We want to party?
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Let's see. I know we put it in the chat, so I'm going to pull that up. Our first performer, he hasn't joined us in a couple months, but we're excited to have him back. Just to, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, so I'm just going to bring up your next comedian. He is another tall white. They're very important to the economy of the live show that we put on because we can hoist speakers up really tall and put them on shelves. Getting excited right now for Alex Dragovich, everybody.
Woo!
all right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You guys got me?
Yep.
Okay, great. Cool. Just saw a couple thumbs up there. Awesome. Good to be back. Thank you guys so much. For everyone who's watching the show, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Don't worry. I know it's getting a little shaggy. I do realize though that like no matter what, I always look like I'm either entering or leaving a Sports Clips. Like just, that's either way. It's just that's kind of like where my vibe is. So I kind of live there. I'm like a Sports Clips dad. So what did I do? What have I done the last couple months? I actually did my first live show in 4 months last week. I went to a rehab center because I thought it was nice. It's a good thing to do. And that's, it's also where my career is at, So we did a rehab center, and my first joke was I went up and I just walked up and I said, hey guys, I just went to the bathroom. I'm surprised you have locks on the doors, So yeah, I'm rusty, I'm rusty like a needle. Their needles, not mine. Big time rust all over here. yeah, I don't know. I had to take a couple months off just of everything because of how bad COVID is. COVID is bad, obviously. But the good thing is it is getting rid of the stupid people, all the dummies, like I heard a guy, he was like, I really think it's a hoax. And I was like, he'll be gone soon, He's out of here, Yeah, it's if you weren't old, you got it because you were fat or really dumb, So like COVID is like the god I've been waiting for, They're like 1 in 10 people have it. I'm like, feels low, It's a good start to me. It's not a disaster. It's more of a dream, I think. Quarantine did suck, obviously. Or quarantine sucked. It's terrible. Even obviously like Charlie was talking about, masturbating got old real quick. Masturbating, it was just a little too much. Once I could only get off to midgets, I was like, all right,
Wow.
Here from now on, only here. Then my brain's like, those midgets were fucking hot. I'm like, all right, shit. Gotta revamp that. I don't know. Quarantine's boring. It's really boring right now. Quarantine's so boring. I started dating someone. She was like, "Are you willing to commit?" I was like, "I have nothing on the books. I need a hobby." Yeah, it was yeah, I've got a girlfriend, and we did talk about it once, like being official. Like we had that talk, where she was like, "If I get pregnant, I would get an abortion and not even tell you." And I was like, "We should date." We should absolutely date. Yeah, my girlfriend is 5'2" and I'm 6'6". So when we hook up, it looks like I'm protecting her from a school shooter. It's like a modern duck and cover drill.
Oh God.
No dirty talk either. I'm just like, watch your head. I don't know. People think because I'm tall, like tall girls. It's not true. I like shorter girls. People think it's weird. I don't think it's that weird. Here's the thing. I don't like tall girls because like I don't want my kid to be a freak. Like whenever I see a girl over 6'1", I'm like, our kid would be 7'5". That would suck. Like kids like, Dad, people say I should be in the circus. I'm like, your mom said she was on the pill. So people lie is the lesson here.
Wow.
Dating someone is hard though. Dating someone's hard. We know that. Like I had to figure out how to make her come. That took months. It just took forever. I feel like I had a broken Xbox controller, she's like, press A. I'm like, I'm fucking pressing it, say, I think it's jammed. Is it jammed? God, I am having a good time. I'm having so much fun up here. I don't know. I've gotten to know my girlfriend pretty well the last few months. My girlfriend's best friends, her best friends are 5 dudes. I call them the 5 guys. And I'm not sure if it's a red flag or like a giant red flag, and my buddy, he tried to make me feel better about it. He's like, dude, you just got to think about it like this. All right. Think about it like this. All right. You're sleeping with her and they want to sleep with her. All right. And I was like, yeah, that is the problem. That's the issue. Okay. Like I'm not worried about who they voted for, like I'm worried they have nicknames for her boobs, because I do. Of course I named him Calvin Hobbes. That's what you do. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I'm tall. She's short. When you're this tall, people want bad things to happen to you when you're 6'6", because it's a good life, I told my friend I thought I told my friend I thought I had herpes, and he goes, well, you did earn it. So
wow.
I actually I did have a scare in August. I had a scare where I had a dot on my junk. So I went to the doctor to get it checked out. But I was so nervous and scared. It was like my junk was all shriveled up. You know what I mean, fellas? Yeah. And
hell yeah.
Checking it out. She was like, I don't see anything. I was like, it is cold in here. I'm better than this. It's, I don't know. It's I don't know. Here's what I realized that like from going to the doctor, I realized that whether a guy or a girl doctor sees my dick, I want them both to like it. like how people like steak, Like
Wow.
I want the girl to be like, that's so big, you know, and I want the guy to be like, no, that's rare, you know. That's a lot of pink, you know. Do you marinate or dry rub? Okie dokie. Speaking of pink, I had pink eye last week. What can I say? I'm a giving lover, you know. Pink eye is like the Purple Heart of hooking up, you know. Like if you see someone with a pink eye, you should just kind of give them a salute. I don't know. Thank them for their service. Someone's butt is doing well because of that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm 29 now. 29. Sometimes I think about settling down just because like my body's getting worse. You know, I'll be like, I'll never get married, and my hairline's like, you should. You know, hurry up. You know, I don't know. I think that's why some girls like a dad bod. They like, you know, because it's because it means you're ready for that step. It's not hot. You know, no girl looks at a guy and is like, oh yeah, he's got kids. You know. I bet he's got a few, you know. I don't know. Yeah, getting older is weird. Like my interests are so different now. I feel like, you know, like now I get excited when like a friend overcomes knee problems. You know, he's like, I'm running again. I'm like, fuck me sideways, dude. Okay, grass or concrete, you legend. I don't know. Life's just so tough. You know, life is so hard. I think that's why parents do embarrassing things, because like they know how hard life is. Like they don't care about dumb little shit. You know, if my kid was like, Dad, your shirt's inside out, I'd be like, well, Santa's not real. You know, so go fuck yourself. Okay, like you're welcome for the life for every. You know, it's but that's what that's what it is. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have kids. I couldn't afford them. That's what I don't get about some of my friends. You know, they're like, we're having a kid. I'm like, you don't have cable, okay? You don't have, you know, you're on my Netflix account, okay? No Pixar movies on the queue, okay? If I see Up, I'm changing the fucking password. You know, I don't know. I'm always, what has been going on because of COVID. Here's something I realized because of COVID. I don't know where my time is at, by the way. I'm sure I'm doing fine.
You know what? We're all in an abyss. Time is irrelevant. Keep going.
Great. I'll do a little more and we'll let the show get good. Okay,
keep going.
I don't know. I'm always on my phone. Late at night, I'm scrolling all the time. I think that's probably like my worst habit. You know, I'll be up late, and then I'll come across like a fitness guru, and like they always make me feel worse. You know, they're always like, sleep is for the weak. I'm like, but it's bedtime. You know, like, you hate me right now. I don't know. He's like, I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm like, well, that's soon. You know, it's like, I think your life sucks. You know, I wish the next video, I could be the next video when you're scrolling, like with past these fitness gurus. Like you're just scrolling and it's a video of me just being like, what's up? I slept 8 hours. Things are all right. You know, I slept for a while and I'm good. Let's see. I think that's all. I think that's all I wanted to try. Is that it? Yeah. I think that's
okay.
I think that's good. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Alex Dragovich, everybody!
Dragovich. Hey. With his patented closer.
Think I've done enough time.
Let me lean into the camera. Oh, I love
it. Thank you, Alex. Yo,
that's the beauty of Zoom. These online shows, though, is like I don't know. I like that they're. It's just a lot less pressure. You just get to experiment a little bit more, be a little looser.
I mean, that's absolutely.
That's
absolutely
obvious.
No. But I mean, you know what? You have to learn to lean into that shit because it's damn sure true that the first couple months we were doing it, I was like looking into the silence of the screen full of like the grid of human faces that aren't moving or reacting in any audible way, and it was like hello darkness my old friend, you know what I mean? I was just like, I don't know whether I'm gonna kill myself on camera or not. We'll see.
Well, it's
we got better
truly
at it.
like I remember in like college seeing like early days of memeing. It was like me, LMFAO, and then it was a picture and it was like an illustration of a man looking at a computer, and then it was like a zoom up of a nose with like some little air lines coming out to be like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then it's like, and it's like, that's how people still, like when you're in the comfort of your own home looking at a laptop, it doesn't matter if there's a needy narcissist on the other end that desperately needs your approval. You're just going to give a little,
I mean,
that's plenty. That is plenty.
Yeah.
Don't feel ashamed. We're so glad that you're here. That's it's so funny how close to fitness guru their time frame with their days lines up with me when I'm just having a manic episode. It's like, yeah, I also get up at 4 a.m. and can't stop. It's less ideal though. I somehow get nothing done. I do nothing as hard as I can for 12 hours.
Quickly.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm very good at being fast with my procrastination.
So you want to keep this going? You want to bring up our next comic, Billy? Who's next?
I mean, I don't know. Is it me? I think it should be me. I've decided it's me.
We could just
let's
just toss to how about that? Yeah, our co-host Billy's just gonna do some time.
Hi. So, hello, I'm here.
Excited for your friend of mine, Billy Bullock.
Wow. Okay. Wow. What a surprise to be in my house against the same wall. You guys, I just got my first shot of the vaccination, and boy, is my left arm still tired. It is sore as fuck, way more sore than my right arm, which you know what I've been doing with my right arm. I got the vaccine. I was like, okay, so here's the thing. It was a situation where I was very lucky to get vaccinated in a time slot that was vacated by someone who couldn't deal with the hellscape of snow we have outside in Chicago, right? And I guess the hardest thing, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my experience. I think it was very easy, it's very straightforward, it was super smooth. I think the hardest thing about getting the vaccine is not acting like I'm literally better than all of you now. Because I am so much better than you now. Like, it feels so great to be better than everybody in this Zoom call. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's fine. I think that hiding my big metallic wings that sprouted as soon as I got the shot. No, the true weird thing about it is that I wanted to be one of those people who's like, yeah, I got my shot on Instagram, which I eventually did. But I had to go back and forth for hours with myself and nobody else about whether or not I was an asshole for doing that. Just like, hey, are people going to think that you jumped the line? Are you going to have like a whole internet beef with a bunch of random strangers? Do you want that? Are you going to post about it? And then I did. So here we are. Hi, hello. I'm vaccinated and I'm doing nothing different. It's exactly the same. I would love to be able to fuck more than one person at a time, like at the same time, preferably at the same time. But you know what I mean, like in series or in parallel, whichever. That would be great, but not right now. Anyway, speaking of fucking people, I don't want to be one of those comics that talks about Tinder, but I was talking to somebody who like wasn't on Tinder, but like, let's say I met them on Tinder, and I was trying to explain like how it's not weird to have been a shitty person in the past. So I was like, what? You're not like a shitty person for having been a shitty person before, right? Like you can learn things, and mostly you learn them through therapy, and that's what I want to talk about. I used to talk to my therapist all the time about dating, and I think the weirdest conversation that I always have with my therapist about dating was that like, why does everybody constantly lie to everybody that they want to like them? Like, why is everybody lying all the time? How do you get people to not lie to you about the things that they're gonna do during dating? Like, it's a constant struggle. I'm still struggling with it today, and I don't know. It's hard because it's like I'm way nicer about it now, but I am really very good at noticing bullshit. And I think that there's a ton of people who like don't know that that's a thing. If they're like a bullshitter, they don't know that it's possible that somebody could be like good at telling the one, like asking the one question that makes your fucking cascading tower of lies and sand and bullshit fall apart immediately. I'm that person. And I've always been that person. And it's really tough to like fuck people when you are that person. You know what I mean? Like it's really tough to like know people and be nice to them and have them lie to your face and look at them right in the face and know that they're lying and then still be like, I'll pay for the drinks. Like it's really hard to do. You know what I mean? But you know, I am nicer about it now because of therapy, and I feel like really glad that I went to therapy. I wish that y'all could know me beforehand, but I really don't, because like I was an asshole. In fact, there's people in the Zoom call who knew me before I went to therapy, and they'll tell you or not say anything. Either way, something will happen. There was a time when I used to be the type of bitch. And I'm gonna stand up to let you know how important it is that I'm not this person anymore. I used to be the type of motherfucker that would tell people who met me that I was as mean as possible to them because I wanted them to see me at my worst. Because if they couldn't have me at my worst, then they shouldn't have me. I was that bitch, and I still have friends 17 years later. I used to be the same person. I used to be the same person that would say, "Hey, you know what? Don't try to get me to change. People don't change. You know, people don't change. Just their circumstances do, homie. Only their circumstances change." What an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah, their circumstances change. And they change because of their circumstances. You know, like the circumstance of maybe getting therapy. Fucking moron. Anyway, I don't know. Anybody who's like a follower of this show probably heard me reference the fact that I was like, hey, it's me, Billy, doing jokes about, hey, it's hack to do jokes about Tinder, and then immediately talking about Tinder for maybe the third time in 4 months. Yeah, that's me. Hi. And here's what I have to say about that. That is a fair criticism. But here's the thing, I tell those stories and then the stories are good. It's not like I'm like, just like, hey, I met this girl on Tinder and she said that my dick was small. And I was like, you haven't even seen it yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm doing that. Like, actually, I like insightful, interesting. I'm really asking you if that's how you feel. And your reaction isn't telling me anything. So it's not helping. All right, let's move on. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Well, here's the last thing I'll say about Tinder specifically is that at least I know that, at least I'm self-aware. At least I know that I've done that 3 times in the last 4 months, which tells you that I'm paying attention and I actually don't want anybody to like catch me in a lie because I'm not a fucking lying bastard and I can check for more than one thing at a time before in the investigation, before the whole thing crumbles. You liars, all of you lie too much. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's it, you guys. I had a good time. I am very excited about the rest of our show tonight. So you guys, please have a great rest of your show. Bring up Charlie, the host, one more time. And me, of course.
Billy Bullock, everyone. Oh, Billy. Yeah, people lie. I don't know why. I mean, I lie. I lie a lot. I fucking hate people. So I just like to make sure that people at all times feel a little bit lesser than me. That's why I lie. I'm not mocking you. I'm not mocking you.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing though. If you lied to me and I was fooled and like couldn't figure it out, then you know, honestly, like, cool. But like, if I ask you one question and your whole shit crumbles, like, you think I'm stupid. That's the part that bothers me. It's not the lying part. It's the part where you think I'm so dumb that I'm not going to figure it out that easily.
It's very condescending.
Yeah.
I know. I totally get that, where it's like, God, at least put in a little effort.
I mean, it's one thing if you're a child, like if you're literally like a baby and you don't literally know how to be a good liar and a baby lies to you and you're like, I was here for every second of your life so far. So, but you're an adult. You're an adult trying to, anyway, my Set's over. Bye.
Anywho, comedy. What is it? How do you define it? Our next
Webster's dictionary defines comedy as a sad attempt to have people like you.
I have this idea in my head that I have to, I guess, write more to it because this isn't even what anyone would call a sketch. But I have this idea in my head of just a man turning to a camera and being like, crime, what is it and how can it benefit me? And
I like that.
It just feels like applicable to how everything evolves into like how weed goes from illegal to commerce. It just like someone in a boardroom one day said that. Anyways, this next performer, fantastic person, one of the hosts of the show tonight. Again, we are back to the traditional all congrats
all
host
hosts
lineup
all the time.
Woo! Oops All Hosts. Oh wait, that's a fucking. Remember Nick Rowley used to have an Oops All Host. It was he always called it Oops All Memories. Like the corner of my eye. Anyways, this next performer, you're gonna love her. She has been taking dips in a frozen lake nearly daily. Maybe daily. Who knows? Maybe she'll tell us more about that. Get excited. Have you not been watching her stories? Wow, that is. I thought y'all were friends, Billy. Anywho, your friend of mine, Sonal Agarwal.
What's up,
How dare
Charlie? Charlie, your mom is my friend on Instagram now, and she has written to me. I don't think that you should do this.
She's on the phone with me like, if a wave comes in, it could suck her below that. I'm like, Mom, she's gonna let her live her life.
Yo, for real, I was there one day when I didn't get
Not
it
wrong.
because I am a Punjabi polar bear. It is my adaptation to this design challenge that we call the pandemic, and I like being like, oh, it's time to change the narrative. You know, like I hated the cold for so long. I also lived like a 10-year summer. So I don't know if people know that about me, but I spent like 10 years of like India, Hawaii, Mexico, like, winter. I'm so terrified. What is this? The design challenge of the pandemic. What are you saying, Rada? Oh.
That was what you said.
Yeah, I mean,
said
I'm creative.
Just quoting you.
She literally said, I'm a creative. I can say things
oh my
like
God.
that.
For $10, look at my ring light. Oh, I can't unplug this cable. I got this at Five Below. I got it.
Wow.
Free deal. Fuck you, Amazon.
It works
Yes.
well.
It hurts my eyes a little bit. Like I do feel a pain underneath my eyelids, but for only $10, Jeff Bezos, you're not getting, Lord Bezos, not today. You're not getting my money, not today. That is true, Rebecca. I'm out here suffering for you guys. This lighting, these cheap. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is the cryo treatment. And listen, they're like, it's like octogenarians. It's like these like this it's like Joan and what's her name, like Deidre. There's a Deidre there, and one's been going for like 6 years every single day, and this bitch is just straight up like swimming. She is swimming in like 30-degree water, and I'm like, Wim Hof. And I mean, yeah, it's just because I don't want to go to a public pool. So I'm just fulfilling my civic duty. Okay. Tell your mother. I don't know if that is appropriate usage of civic duty, but it felt.
She might be watching. Oh no, she's sleeping. She called me before the show to apologize that she won't be tuning in.
Oh, that's really good. Sleep by.
Oh my God, your mom.
Bill, you got vaccinated. That's great. I heard on NPR that Black and brown communities are opposed to getting the vaccine, and I was like, oh, what is
excuse
that
me.
what they're calling us now? The Black and I don't like NPR calling us like the Black and brown
You
community.
just speak for all of us now. You just we're all the one. Yeah, exactly, motherfucker. Stick me, goddamn it.
I mean, I'm glad Bill did. My mom definitely got the vaccine, and you guys, she is so cute, intoxicated. Like I gotta start slipping her more edibles or something because she got the vaccine and she was lit. She was on that second day. On the second day, people are like getting a fever. She was like in a fever high. She's like, I love you so much. I was like, oh, I like this. I like my mom fucked up. Otherwise, she has been, oh God, I don't actually know how to make this funny. Indian culture, brown culture is your mother asking you if you miss sex during a rape scene while you're watching a movie. Like we're watching The Duchess and Keira Knightley is
Yikes.
being assaulted by the Duke. And I'm like, oh my God. And my mom's like, yeah, sometimes stuff. Don't you miss sex though? And I'm like,
Oh my God. Holy shit.
First of all, ew, mom, I'm a 37-year-old virgin. Like, no, we do not have these conversations. What? And they're like, what? Right? What? It's, not right now. No. Oh my God, she's so, and then she's like giggling. Oh, it's very weird. She's excited about the football match this Sunday. You guys know about the football match? It's going to be very jolly. And you guys, I don't know if any of you remember that my New Year's resolution was to find my glasses. So I go to the eye doctor. I don't know if you guys remember. I go to the eye doctor and I'm like, hi, this is my insurance. It's on paper. That means it's good. And they were like, ugh, no, that's bad. Do you have, Obamacare? Okay. See all of these glasses. These are your 4 options, like these are the 4 glasses that you can get. And then, the guy called. I called yesterday and I'm like, where? Hi, I'm just calling to check on the status of my glasses. And this woman, it is February 3rd. She goes, yeah, looks like you placed your order on the 9th. They're going to be ready on the 25th. And I'm like, of what? Like January? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, it's February. Like, what is time? What is time right now? And then she just starts laughing. She's like, oh, like just like that. And I'm like, huh? What the fuck? And now she's like, okay, let me check. And for real, the voicemail that I got says, hi, this is Wanda calling from Doctor, just want to follow up with you on your call today. I checked with the lab. It says your order is still in process. The orders that are government funded are taking a little longer than we projected. Like my government funded glasses. Doesn't that sound like I'm going to get like a bag of rice, like a block of cheese or something with it? Like my government ration glasses. Oh God. Yeah, so I'm still in the blur, which is fine, Yeah, and I'm not smoking this year. Look, my teeth, look how clean they are because, anybody smoking 8 to 15 spliffs a day, there's just no point anymore. So I have been taking edibles, quick product placement, Black Magic Potion. Yeah, that's, you can follow them on Instagram and they're being traded for money as arts and crafts. Yep, nice. That's the link.
Is that an ad? Did you just sell an ad on the show?
This show is partially sponsored by Black Magic Potions. For every edible that you consume. Oh, I should talk to. Okay, that's a good idea. We're gonna get you guys for every $420 sent to our show. I'll get a box of cookies. Adult Girl Scout cookies. Okay, good. I'll keep you guys posted on my glasses, and thank you guys so much for. We're not actually sponsored, so please God give us money. And it's so great to see everybody, and I hope everyone's enjoying these in giant flurries of snow fluffs that are falling from the sky. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, bye.
Hey,
wow.
Sono.
Lago. I kid,
Yeah,
Sono. We've sold ads on this show many times for physical goods.
Inkture also Yeah.
Ooh,
Wow,
Lord
this
Tincture
is-
action.
I'm gonna
He
hit
did
you
a
up
whole
after.
party
Full
fucked up
black
with one
magic.
Gatorade bottle. You guys remember Gatorade? Oh my God! Look who just slipped in.
Who just slipped in? I can't see.
You don't see Angie? You don't see Angie slipping?
Oh, there she is. Let's go back to gallery.
Hey, speaking
okay,
of
cool. Speaking of, yeah, you want to take it
giving
away?
us
Billy?
money. Yeah, speaking of giving us money, it's in Chicago. It's about 8:22. That means in New York is 9:22, and everywhere it's about 20 minutes until 42 past the hour. At 42 past the hour, we like to do a little bit of fundraising because it's hilarious and it works. So at 42 past the hour, if you love the show, if you're enjoying yourself, if you hate the show and you want to like fund us getting better, give us $4.20. It's less than the price of a cup of coffee, and it's hilarious. If you want to give more than that, give us $42.69 or $420.69. Funniest number ever. Greatest number to donate. Do it. You know, I'm getting high while we do it.
We could have waited till 40 minutes past the hour.
No, I just want to give a heads up.
Just a heads up. Get that 420 punched into your Venmo, and then wait. I want you all hitting send right at the same time. I want it to be annoying.
Yeah, I want to get so many fucking
Man.
notifications that I can't even do the rest of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just think about donating.
Sona
is my point.
Sona was talking about moms are wild right now. Moms are wild. They're talking about sex. They're doing it. Why are they doing that? My mom, she was like, she like, I was like, God, I'm just going crazy. I just want to, and she was like, hit up an ex-lover and see if she's being COVID safe. And I was like, Jesus Christ, why is your mind there? And then like the same day we're having a conversation, my dad was going on a hunting trip. And they're like he's going with some men and they're staying in separate cabins, but they still all got COVID tested. And then they were going to like do a mini quarantine and just to make sure it was all safe. And she's telling me this over the phone. She's like, yeah, he's putting in all that effort to go spend a bunch of time with a bunch of men in the woods instead of one night in bed with his wife. I was like, okay, mom, cool, tight. I forgot you are a human. You're a human being.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, so now that we got mom sex on the mind, let's bring up your next comedian, huh? Who's feeling it? She is, one of the OG producers. We're excited for her, I guess, return to the online iteration of the show. Get excited for your friend of mine, Sonia Denise.
Hey.
Oh, where have I been? Nowhere. I've been trying not to drown in the blood of, I don't have anything funny to say. I want to be, I'm not quick anymore. You know what I mean? There was a time when if you saw me in the wild, baby, woo, back when we could stand and talk in front of people, I could riff with the best of them. But now everything's on a delay, you know. I also drank this, this looks like, this is whiskey. I got this thing that you could soak it in like cinnamon and shit, and it's been there for a couple months, and it tastes really bad, but I'm slightly drunk. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to feel something. I don't feel anything. It's really terrible. I got these glasses. What I do feel actually is for Sono, who mentioned pain here. You can get one of these glasses. It's for glare, anti-glare. Sometimes I wear it out in the world because I'm like, maybe I'm a different bitch today, you know? Maybe I need glasses, you know? I do Zoom for work. I Zoom on, that's my job, is on Zoom, whatever, I'm not special. But sometimes I use it to punctuate my jokes. You know, sometimes you make a point, you know, it's a cool accessory. I have nothing is what I'm saying. So I don't know. What did I talk about? I bought I said trying to feel things. I took mushrooms the other day. I chopped them up, put on a peanut butter sandwich. I'm just texting friends. What is this? It fucking snowed. I didn't know it was gonna snow. I was like, let me go to the park. Cuomo, bang, you know, the phone's buzzing. There's a snowstorm. We got snow, COVID. I'm single. Can you tell? Yeah. I went to a breakup recently last year, and I'm great. I bought a vibrator, because I said men are soulless, so let me get plastic. I went to Jeff Bezos, the Devil's Amazon. He stepped down, but is he really down? No. And literally, I bought that shit in March, and I charged it once. It just died recently. It was a very nice vibrator. It was like I said, I usually no more of that Spencer battery operated shit. No. This came with a universal charger, baby. You see my ring light? I have a ring light too. I didn't want to get a ring light. I was fighting this Zoom, but I'm here now. I want to leave. Where can I go? Mars? The planet's done. This sucks living through historic times. What a bummer, bitch. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, jokes. We're doing jokes, comedy. Sure. I think the mushrooms hit me at different times too. I know. Is that possible that it's lodged itself in my spinal cord and I pop it when all right, that's enough. So the vibrator, it's very strong. It's the shape. I would show it to y'all, but someone might take a screenshot, send it to my mom, and she'd be like, this bitch has cats too. It's over, But it looks like if you watch Star Trek, you know how they have that little phaser, pew, 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 pew. That. It has a little
phaser.
Am I putting half this shit inside myself? I don't know. It just feels. The's also a sucker on there too. What the fuck is this shit? It's supposed to be like when someone wants to suck your real clitoris and be hot if you're into that. But this shit is tepid, so it's okay, this is a oh no, hold on. This is a you ever have someone go down on you? Maybe men too, or people, whatever. This is a non-binary show. Someone just go I don't really want to do this shit, but I think I should. So fuck now. That's what it feels like. This is no better than man. But it's my fault. I support Bezos. I don't deserve a good orgasm. And it's not very good. It's fast. It's efficient. Like the gig economy. Do you understand?
Oh my God.
Your clitoris and it's I came. When did that happen? With a human, if I remember it correctly, a year ago.
Oh my God. You
touch a man, he touches you, you touch him, you come. That's how I came. The mushrooms also make you funny to yourself, which is a benefit, but not when you have to talk to the outside world. I don't know. Okay. Let me wrap this up because I think I've been going a long time or I've been going a short time. What you think?
Either way, it's going wonderfully.
Can I say hi to Justin?
Oh my God.
Justin Smith.
I can't figure out how to be
I know
funny.
you, right? I know you're lady.
Minutes.
We've met, yes? Oh my God, you guys are still together? This is wow. Okay, listen, I'm happy. I was gonna do a whole bit about how love is trash, and I saw y'all, and I was like, "Oh, this fucking interracial couple." I know y'all. Y'all are really sweet, and I fuck with you. You're really dope. Justin, you lucky, but she's lucky too, and I'm happy for y'all. And maybe love can exist. Not for me, but somebody, y'all got it. It's been a minute. I've been through 3 boyfriends since I seen that y'all, and y'all moved to another state together. A pandemic, still together. Let me wrap this up. Okay.
Oh my God, dude.
I'll end this on this one serious question. If you're not paying attention, I'd like to get your
wow.
I don't get why everybody thinks 69 is so fucking hot, bro. What? I don't fucking get it. I've done it. Sure, we had fun, okay? But people are really Ariana Grande has a song called 34, 35, wink, 69. I'm who cares, man? What do you mean, middle school? College? Okay, you're right. It's not middle school. I didn't fuck till college, so let me not pretend that because I wear crop tops now, I'm a different bitch. I'm not. It was 21. But 69, and we're why? Listen, it just is an unofficial poll. If you want to just put in the chat, not if you like it or not, it's fine. But if you're and somebody's like, yo, 69, you're like, oh shit. Or if you're like, sometimes you don't feel like dragging your leg on the floor. It's like so much work. Can I do you here? I just go to sleep because I never had plans to do it back to you anyway. Like, I don't. All right. I'm not drunk, Rebecca. Okay.
I said I have to be drunk to do it.
Oh, sorry. My bad, Max. My bad. You my friend. I know you wouldn't attack me. I'm sorry.
I wish I was drunk right now. I'm jealous.
Wow.
This is very strong though, but it tastes like shit. All right. Thank you guys so much. Bye bye.
Wow. Wow.
Sonya,
Billy,
what are your thoughts on the 69? Billy?
Oh my God. Listen, the 69 is fine. I've done it. It's just
69
fine.
is fine.
It's funny. It can definitely be very funny because you're not, you know what I mean? Like somebody has to be on top, and that person is engaging their core, and that person is generous, right, for doing so, and they're gonna fart at some point. Like if it goes well, if everything's going great, that fart's coming. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be able to hold it when you're losing control. You're gonna lose control. So it's like it's fine. Like we don't need
you need to have a sense of humor to enjoy a good 69.
It's
you have to experience ego death before you can enjoy 69. You gotta understand that if your partner's not licking your butthole, they're looking right into it. And you gotta find comfort in that. True. That's tough. It's not for everybody, but I don't know. For those in the know, it's pretty tight. It's a cool thing to do.
Oh, I didn't realize that this was a this is a rebuttal. You asked me how I felt. Like
I asked you because I asked you a question that I wanted to answer. So I waited for you to, elaborate.
Oh, I see. No, I see it. I see the tactic now. I don't know how I missed this.
Sorry, Sonya, did you?
No, I was just gonna say, like, I don't know. I was on a show and we did an unofficial poll on the internet, and it was like 60-40 pro. So hey, to each his own.
It looks like everyone in the chat that despises it is a woman or femme leaning, or like I maybe it's a dude thing. Maybe dudes love 69.
Yeah, that's well, shout out to
I
you
do
guys.
not despise, but I do not endorse.
Right.
Do what you want to do. This is just a curiosity thing. We don't slut shame here at Congrats.
No, not at all. We listen.
Alex,
we've
Alex
done it.
Was the pink eye 69. Rada wants to know, Alex, was the pink eye from 69ing? Alex, are you still here? If Alex tunes back in, we'll figure it out where you got the pink eye from.
Oh God.
I'm trying to stay in the chat. I've never had pink eye. If you know me,
Sonya,
you got to know it's crazy. I've never had pink eye. What, Sonya?
No, sorry. What'd you say, Bill?
Sonya, I can't believe you broke out of your set to do that. That was like definitely not planned. In fact, those are the same people I was referencing earlier for being my old friends who stuck with me before I was in therapy. And you doing that, you having like a full like fuck everything, fuck relationships. Oh, you're still together. That was like, that broke me. That was woo. Oh my God, that was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life, girl. That was so funny. All right, let's keep going.
Man. Let's keep going. We can't talk about 69ing forever. Well, some of us can. It's just that a lot of women are like, no, I'm going to suffocate you. And it's like, I'm an adult man. I can let you know if I'm suffocating. It's not like I'm just going to be like, well, I guess this is how I go. This isn't like I'm trying to set up some sort of weird martyr situation where I die eating pussy. Like, anywho, this next comedian. Yep. And my phone just died. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, once or twice
my phone was like, wrap it up, Charlie. Jesus Christ.
Once or twice I have suffocated, and I have had to be like, can I stop for a second?
No, that's what I'm saying. You're an adult. You're perfectly capable of stopping. Anywho, next comedian. Billy, do you want to take over for the bring up the next comedian? You know who it is?
You at no point. No, you at no point gave me this list.
Well, in that case, this next comedian.
It is Becca. It's Becca. Becca O'Neill.
Is that
Wow. We're great.
Is that
at
your
this,
intro,
everybody.
Becca? Do you want us
Give
to
it
set
up
you
for
up
my
properly?
friend. Her hair is right. Her makeup is right. The hostess with the mostest. The promo, my man, Rebecca.
Promo, mommy.
Everybody's great. Hey, Bill, I would like to also take umbrage with your 69 opinions. First
What?
of all, I don't like the idea
Bills?
that 69, you will always fart.
Yes, exactly.
That's true. It's not a guarantee.
Listen, if you're with me,
Yes, and I was like,
if-
you know what? I didn't want to yes and it because I don't find that's not my experience. I don't want to shit on your story, but for me, 0 times even. So,
hey, all my friends drink a lot of beer. You know what I'm saying?
y'all. Oh my god. So wait, so am I doing it wrong or are you doing it wrong?
It's me. It's definitely me.
Gotta be. Okay. Well, so I'm going crazy too. Everybody's like, I'm going crazy. So I feel like, so original, bitch. You've lost your mind. Get in line. So I'm within an inch of my sanity. We're closing in on the finish line. I'm going to be done with it at any moment now. I'm tearing up a little bit right now. Do you see that? Based on what? 69s? Okay. It's been a weird day. I've been doing a Buffy rewatch.
Ooh.
Comedy cries. I comedy cry a lot. Sometimes it's just when I see my friends, I'm like, oh my god, and I start like, it's like a cry. It's like mainly just too many feelings. Like it's not like a bad or a good cry. It's just like a much. There's much, very too much. So, but I put them on my face because I knew it was gonna happen. I put jeweled tears on my face because I'm like, you're gonna cry. All your friends are in one place. Guess what? Guess what? Who's not here? See, and I start to get angry too. I'm like, guess who's not here? Justin and Noda, and then I start getting angry. So the two. I have a lot of feelings. They go in every direction. So I was doing my Buffy rewatch, and literally, and I wiped off one of my jeweled tears and my real tears. I think that's a metaphor for something, but what could it be? Yeah, Buffy, she dated a lot of like villains and demons. And I'm like, who does this bitch think she is? Me? Like, stop. Every guy she dated, I'm like, that's the villain this season. Like, I know this is a bitch. I've seen it before. I've been on this planet for decades. I know that guy's gonna kill somebody. So it's been really cool to watch that show. I really hate how much I relate to Buffy's bad decision making. That girl can't figure it out. So I'm gonna watch that until I'm healed, I guess. I've also decided that I'm going to come out of quarantine younger than I came in, both biologically and chronologically. I don't know how I can be chronologically younger, but I've decided that I will be. And that's it. I've been eating a lot of clementines recently. You can't eat too many.
Yes.
I'm not too far. That's all I know. My mouth burns sometimes. Oh, a bear update. Y'all don't want to see him right now. Can we get a bear update? Well,
oh wow.
He's
So
back to being flat. Now
He lives.
he's back to being flat, but it's not because of his manufacturing. It's because I've been laying on him for something that appropriates human contact. His ears aren't even.
Of course.
Pillow. And I use him as like a chair when I'm on my laptop. Like I sort of sit up with these little arms. You know how chairs work. His name is Ruby, short for Ruben, for Ruben Studdard, the real winner of season 2 of American Idol.
Thank you.
Wait, who? I know you don't mean Aiken. I'm not in this fucking house. So that's Ruby. Bear update. I love him too. He was my OnlyFans wish list. Those things don't seem like it, but y'all don't know what I'm into. So OnlyFans updates. Are we doing requests now? All right, DJ, let's play it. I'm in the top 7% right now. That's pretty good, but I was in the top 6.9%.
Way sexier number.
And financially. So it's less amusing to be making less money. Yeah, but I love OnlyFans. It's like super fun. If you want to see me in a lingerie or like a bikini for whatever reason, go over there. I'll be wearing some of them. That's crazy. Oh, I'll show you my stripper shoes too.
I love this brand pivot because
in like real life, not that the stripper world is like The Sims or anything. That's the real world too. But if you know me in real life, like I have a joke, like my style and my personality is like, what if Miss Frizzle was a thought? It's the same. It's colors. It's like I'm still goofy. I'm just in lingerie.
I love it.
I'm gonna do promo for something. I'm going to strip show on the 13th, the Valentine's Day strip show. You should come watch. I'm gonna be dancing around. I might go to my friend's house who has a pole. You never know. So I'll just go to my Instagram or something. I'll put a link. Or Thick Strip ENT on social media. But I'll tell you one story about being a stripper. I posted it on my Instagram, but it's pretty crazy. One time I was dancing and somebody recognized me. So the story is this guy came in with a Wildin' Out sweatshirt on. And people have those sweatshirts. I think the show has plenty of fans. So I'm like, a fan of the show. Cool, great. I was dancing for him and stuff. And then like he asked me where else I dance. And I was like, I don't dance anywhere else. Because I'd only been dancing for a second. And I didn't work in any other club. So I just asked him like where he thought I worked. And then I went to go apply to those clubs. Because I could probably get a job. So I was like, yes, and the first rule of everything. I've actually used yes and more in the strip club than I ever have anyway. So anyway, he was also there with a girl, which I told this part on Instagram, but he was there with the girl and I was only talking to her at first because like one of the cardinal rules of the strip club with the couple is do not talk to the man unless you want to start an argument and don't make any money. So I was talking to the girl and complimenting her and shit like, oh my God, you look like a stripper. I thought you were a stripper. And she was just like, tee, and it was delicious. So he asked me where else I danced, and I looked at him. I realized we knew each other from a comedy club, and he was like one of the 4,000 members of cast, like the cast members of Wildin' Out. And he found me on Instagram after that, and that's that whole story. So,
oh no,
it's cool. He seems okay. I put a link to his Instagram in the group chat, and Sonya was roasting him like, why are all the girls on his Instagram look exactly the same? Like. They were all like they were all vaguely ethnic looking from, who knows, and they all had on no clothing, and there was always like a car. Whose car? Okay. The trials of being a bad bitch. Speaking of being a bad bitch, I'm like, why would God make me a bad bitch just to give me acid reflux? That's confusing. That's mixed mixed signals. Like, normalize being a bad bitch with acid reflux, because I got my shit right here. Like, I've been burning. This shit is kombucha's trendy, but like it's keeping me alive. Like I like feel like the girl from in Charlie and Chocolate Factory where they were like floating up and they had to burp to get down. Like that's basically how I live in quarantine. It's just like trying not to burp up to the ceiling, full of gas from just life. Like I tried to go plant-based and kale almost killed me. Okay. Oh, I live with white people. My roommates are white. And my roommate was on the phone with an insurance company and he used the word malarkey. So this shit was going bad. I was like, I did not say malarkey. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even I ask about it just because I've never used that word in life. Just like, how bad was it? Because I share a wall with one of them. I don't want them to think I'm being racist in here. I'm just being. Oh, don't quote me saying umbrage. I know my vocabulary is here too, but malarkey is out of my basic, bitch. No. I was like, okay. My mom said, look, I'm like crying and stuff. Like, I need some help. So, my mom sent me a sewing machine. She's so nice. She's like the nicest mom anybody's ever had. And I'm like, wow, her daughter's so crazy. That poor lady. So she sent me this sewing machine, my nice Christian mother. She makes like poodle skirts and shit, like A-line skirts, just the most horrible silhouettes you've ever seen in your life. I can't even believe it because she's like banging too. And I'm like, why do you keep making these? Anyway, so obviously I've been making like stripper outfits over here. And I can't even post them because my mom is going to be like, that's what you're doing with the Christian sewing machine I sent you. So I made like 3 more bikinis. I've been posting bikinis that I made, and I'm not gonna post the stripper outfits, and it's mainly because I'm poor and I can't afford fabric, and you can just make stripper outfits with like scraps you have around the house. So, how poor I am either. I'm hiding a lot of things. I also did shrooms last week. I think I influenced Sonya to do shrooms.
I also did shrooms last week.
My nose is literally running. I look like that crackhead character from the Dave Chappelle show right now. Okay, I'm wearing my own merch too. Like, guys, it's going great. Charlie drew this too. I'm not gonna do that joke tonight, but I microdose. Somewhere between micro and macro dose this week, and I went viral on a tweet about dolphins because I think I've been talking for a long time, so I'm gonna finish up after this. But I was tweeting about dolphins. I'm gonna just tell y'all this and get out of this shit. Oh, Billy did shrooms. Everybody did shrooms.
Yeah. We did them together and live tweeted
I finished in the thread like, hey y'all, I finished off my shrooms. Also, a person who I can't mention gave them to me, and I didn't want anything of that person left in my room or house's space, so I ate them. Oh. It was less than an eighth, but it was. I can't do fractions. 30-second. We're gonna say a 30-second. So yeah, it was a lot of drugs, and I saw a nature video about dolphins and how basically, so sharks, the ocean. Okay, so the ocean, sharks. We think of them as like the guys in the ocean you should be afraid of. False. So when a dolphin group, their pods, sees a shark, whether the shark is trying to start shit or not, the dolphins beat the shit out of the shark every single time, 10 times out of 10. Oh, the rape thing, I learned that in the Twitter thread too. But yeah, basically dolphins just beat sharks up just to make sure they're not gonna start any shit. And I think that's pretty cool. I really relate to that because I overreact. Just okay, guys, that's all I'm gonna talk about.
Woo!
Yeah,
Rebecca O'Neill, everyone. Let her hear it. Let her see it. However you want to show appreciation, pop up in the chat. Wow, dolphins truly are crazy. They got you know what prehensile means? They got wieners that they can control like a monkey's tail.
They can do this with it. They can do this with their dick.
It's like an elephant's trunk for their dick. They use it for nefarious things.
SeaWorld trainers have been known to be drowned. It's not a joke. That's a fact.
They're intelligent beings of the sea with nefarious ideas. They are nefarious. Dolphins, because it's the animal that goes and is always smiling, that will rape you.
Well, to be fair, humans have abused them and made them dance for money for far too long. So
point of order,
maybe they learned it from watching us.
What?
No, the dolphins can't use that money. Why are they even doing it? We're sick. I hate humans.
Eating freeze-dried mackerels.
Anywho,
right, before we bring up our final comedian of the night, I just want to the donation stuff. It's going great. Where it is well past 40 minutes past the hour. If you wanted to donate more than that, less than that, we love any amount. We split the donations evenly. It keeps us fed for another, 24 hours.
This is literally Blade Runner, but without all the cool sex robots, because then none of us would be bitching about Tinder.
Yeah.
So with
nowhere.
Wait, what?
Drown.
Oh no. Sonya.
What did Sonya say?
No.
Or is she not intentionally talking to us?
No, sorry.
Okay, babe. Well, we got one comic left.
We got one comic left.
And here we are. And this is why I told you about donating earlier, because we were having too good a time to mention it at the time. So, hey, let's bring up our last comedian of the night. Also a producer of this show. Always great. Wearing a sick hood in a really hilarious way. Yo,
People going
give it up
for
right now.
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah,
Unji Kim,
like-
everybody. Unji Kim, give it up.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
had
yeah.
one
Mom
chance.
spaghetti, something a getty.
Wow.
Do you know that I know no lyrics to any songs? Like I
one
don't know
song?
any lyrics. Like if I could only sing along with people or to like karaoke style, but I know no lyrics to any songs.
Do you
Like
know-
none.
What are the first two words to Happy Birthday?
No, that one I know.
Because you haven't answered.
It says happy birthday to you, and then you put the person's name in it. I know that one.
Oh.
I know Wheels on the Bus, not all the lyrics, but most. ABC, but almost nothing else. Like I'm talking like
Do you know anything that isn't meant for children?
even those, not all of them. My son knows more. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know. But it's a weird mental like brain glitch. I don't know any lyrics, any songs, like stuff that I like jam to, and I'm like, oh, that's my shit. I hit the dance floor, and I gotta kind of like look for visual cues from other people's mouths. Like I can't. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. What
You're not confidently singing the wrong lyrics. You're just accepting the fact that you just have a melody in your head and nothing else.
Yeah, I go la 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 la. Or I go, I want to dance with somebody. Ooh, I want to black, but like that's how it goes. But that's it. That's it. It's just a weird thing. I don't know how.
Yeah, it
I don't know.
definitely is a weird thing.
Because I love music. I was re-listening to the Blueprint, and I was like, man, I forgot all these words. They're good. Okay. Okay. First of all, just a reference.
So stupid.
Rebecca's set. I had a period in my life where my cousin was a stripper for a certain period of time. Was also a cocaine addict, but like different, unrelated. Well, but it was. I did read all the lyrics in the new CD. Yeah, but I still didn't stick. But there's a period in my life where I hung out with a lot of strippers. Like I was like a stripper groupie. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and it's not cute it's not cute. And but yeah, it's another niche community. There are like rules and like customs that are like very individual to that community. It's very, I wish there was a documentary about it. Anyways, okay, so you know about the vaccine, vaccines, right? The people are getting them. And it's a new rollout for people over 65. And my parents are both over 65. They're in their 70s. And a weekend, I've been trying to get my parents signed up for it. Which, by the way, it's not a fucked up thing. Like if you don't have time, the internet and like a phone and an email, like you're just like fucked. Like you need to have a kid that also is, good at that shit too. So the entire week I've been trying to sign them up, getting nothing, no appointments, no slats at the Walgreens, nothing. My mom calls me on Tuesday. Immediately the conversation started off at a 10. When you pick up the phone and you can already hear the screaming, I picked up the phone and she's like, there are this is all Korean. She's like, there are so many harmonies in the house, in this Korean senior home. She's like, so many harmonies already got the vaccine. Their children already signed them up. I know this harmony, she got a vaccine. She's already set up for the second dose. And it's starting off at a 10. I'm walking because you got to walk to be sane now. And you got to go outside and breathe some fucking fresh air to not die. So I'm on my constitutional and I'm walking down Southport. Southport? It's like a nice street with it's where white people are the most free. Like this is where they roam.
home on the range shit, like Southport Avenue. So I'm walking, the people are turning around because they can hear my mom screaming at me through my phone. It's not on speakerphone. It's just I'm holding it like this. And at a certain point, I start screaming because I got a mask on, and I've got a mask on, so I'm just screaming at her, and she can't hear me because she's screaming at me. And I'm at one point, I just start screaming, Walgreens, no spot, no spot, no spot. And people are turning around, and then she's like, Walgreens, wait, you got to go to a Walgreens? And she thought that I could bring the vaccine to her, so that this is what I mean. This is just a fun. No one's explained it to them. And she's like, oh, you got to go to the Walgreens. And I'm screaming like, yes, you got to go to a fucking Walgreens. I've been trying. And this is classic. Okay. There's a beat. There's a space in which she recognizes and digests this information. And she goes, oh, okay. Well, no need to get so upset. Oh, okay. Well, oh, why you gotta calm down, and and then the phone call ends with her being like, hang up. She tells me to fucking hang up. So anyways, so vaccine's going good. I've been dealing with my age. So like I'm 38 years old. Yes, everyone is shocked. Everyone can't believe it.
Woo!
Believe it. But yeah, no. Also, by the way, why can't you stop being good about skincare? This is upsetting to me because yeah, like you guys can also be beautiful in your 40s. That's like our thing. So I've been thinking about my age a lot, and like, I got one gray pube 3 years ago, and it was like a thing that it was shocking. It was shocking. Didn't know that shit could happen. But now I'm really going gray, like everywhere. And my bush is now looking like Mr. Miyagi's goatee. Like that's the quality. It's like, is anyone watching Cobra Kai? Anyways, so I like rewatched all
my parents.
I've been rewatching all the Karate Kids. Let me tell you, aside from the first one, all of them are bad. What else? Let's see. I have been dying for gossip. You guys want gossip? I don't have any. So let me know if you have any. Been dying for it just because of the quarantine. No one's seeing each other. No one's fucking. There's no juiciness. I was like so desperate for gossip. I tried to start gossip about myself. I was like, I had sex with my husband and started telling my friends. I was like, you're not going to believe this. And my friends were just like, yeah, dude, you were supposed to fuck him. The only person that was surprised that I fucked my husband was my husband. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go, but I just wanted to talk about this guy. Okay, so my age and like whatever. There's this guy his name is Nico Haraga, I think. He's like in the he's in Booksmart. He's like the stoner guy in Booksmart. And I don't know if you can see him here. He's like a hot half Asian skater guy. And I've been like leering over his skateboarding videos on Instagram. He is 21 years old, right? I'm old enough to be his teen mom. Like not even like a sad, like if I was a teen mom at 17, that wouldn't necessarily be a tragedy. You know what I mean? Like that kind of teen mom. I've been watching it. I've been trying to like digest like how I feel because I'm like totally like enamored with him. And it's like when I watch his skateboarding videos, like I'm proud of him like a mom would be proud, but I'm horny like a slut. You know what I mean? It's very bizarre. Anyone else like understand?
Oh no.
Okay. All right. That's all I got. Gotta reiterate, do know all the words to the alphabet song.
To the alphabet song. Okay. That's your Unji Kim, everybody.
Oh, wow. What a way to end.
Wait. Let's. I guess. Okay, that's up for. What is your you got to the end.
Yeah.
XYZ. What are your extra little bits that you say at the end? You just clap.
Because you completed the song.
Was that not? Wait, was that even clapping like to the rhythm? Like,
No, that's everyone says, yay!
wait, but so you just sing A B C D, blah blah blah,
X, Y,
X Y Z, clap clap clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
Okay, well, so you don't know all the words to the alphabet song. Isn't there more? Am I crazy? Isn't it like next time won't you sing with me?
Okay.
Now
yeah, I was,
it's
No.
like now
Oh, yes, you're right, you're right.
Okay.
Charlie is right.
Am I
but it
gaslighting
is-
her?
No, not at all. You
I
are
was-
absolutely right. But it is like the king of trap setting in that moment. Like you were
I
like,
guess I did.
I was like, damn, all right, okay, here we go. She's gonna fall in this trap. And she did.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Because well, it's just that changes. Like for me, it was always next time won't you sing with me? But then some people, it's like, won't you sing along with me? I don't know. People, it's like a regional thing, maybe.
I don't like that. No, that's different in a way that I don't appreciate.
like that. I didn't ask for that. Oh man, Patty Harrison in I think you should leave. Great role. Anywho,
Well,
that's our show, I guess.
Well, here we are,
I
everybody.
guess the final thing to do is show everybody this snow gnome that my parents made with the recent snowfall in Chicago.
Yeah,
I
it snowed
could
a
have had
lot.
this prepared. I could have. But I was, you know what it was? I just respect Unji so much. I wanted to pay attention to her set. So like, whoa, look at this thing. Wait, this way. Look at this gnome. My parents made that. Can you see it? Have I turned it
Incredible.
on?
Yeah. No, it's good. We can
Parents
see
made
it.
that in their front lawn.
Is that above the window line of the house?
That's
Like the- It's taller
This
than the
is-
window. That's not a trick of the like.
Oh no,
angle?
yeah, it's about, I'd say 3 feet taller than a human. The normal
Wow.
my parents. It's a big one.
That's
It's like
wild.
hard to get the top. It's like, and they had to build fast because, like, I don't know, that's a pretty ambiguous shape. It looked like a penis. It could have been a Klansman. You just like you have to make that a gnome. You have to make that recognizably a gnome as quickly as you can, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. And you're
It's so funny. My mom's on the phone with me, and she's like, describe it. She's like, okay, so like, yeah, we need like a big round nose. And my dad's like, okay. And he's like, oh, we could like use like the kayak oars as like arms or something. And she's like, no, Jack, it's a gnome. What? It doesn't have arms. And he's like, what? And then later she's like, so it needs the big nose. And he's like, okay. So he gets like a softball. And she's like, no, like big. It's a gnome, Jack. And I'm like, Mom, what frame of reference do you think Dad has for this gnome that is in your? I'm like, for him, he knows garden gnomes, and they have arms. Like, I was just like, give kind of a little slack here. Oh, it's so funny. Like my dad's on Pinterest looking at how cute gnomes have become. Anyways, I guess that is our show. So if you want to
Wow.
turn on your mic, we're gonna hang out for a bit longer, and then we're probably gonna peace out and chat.
Wow, what a great time. That was I love your parents, dude. They're hilarious. They're great supporters of the show from the beginning. They've come through and endured some fucked up shit for them to see. Like, I mean, for them to see it, it wasn't fucked up. Like, we didn't do anything fucked up, but like for them to see it, it was fucked up. And they have had a great time every time. So that's awesome.
And they're always used as a prop because it's so easy to just say the bluest thing I can think of and then be like, how'd you like that, Mom and Dad? Gets a laugh every time. Like, honestly, just start pretending that your parents are in the audience, comedians. If you ever feel like you're struggling, just say something nasty and then pretend that your father's there.
That's what I've based my whole career on. Oh,
Pretending that
God.
your father's
Okay,
there?
well, no, saying all the things that I wanted to say if I was capable of saying it at my dad, just screaming it real loud. Anyway, oh God, that was
Anyway,
this is
it's
the second time this
therapy
has
now.
happened to me. I wasn't gonna say this. This wasn't a bit I was gonna do, but this happened yesterday after I got vaccinated. The person
This is
who is
just the
laughing,
after
this
show
is
hang.
the person that it happened to. That's the person who was laughing. I was playing video games with my friend from college, and we were talking, and I said a thing. I said a phrase out loud that I thought would be a funny thing to say out loud. And then the reaction that I got was the opposite of that. Like, it was like, what? Why? That was really fucked up. And I thought about why that would seem fucked up to somebody else, and then I realized that my childhood is worse than I thought it was. And that's it. That's that. I'll stop. I'm not gonna give you any more detail than that. That's the end of the show. Thanks so much for
All
being
about
here,
perception.
everybody.
Thanks for being here. Thanks
if
for
you had-
donating.
If you had a good time, the most important thing you can do is come back next month and maybe sign up for our mailing list. If you want to donate money, that would be fucking dope. If you had a really good time and you want to give us money, it goes straight to the artist. We are not trying to do anything weird with it. We're broke. So, you know, help us out. Come back next month. We do it every first Thursday of the month. And we have since 2012, God damn it. So
Where is Nick? Nick was here, wasn't he?
Nick was here. Yeah, Nick is one of our oldest fans. He's always been around. He was around before we were at the bookstore. We walked in and he was already there waiting. So anyway, I'm gonna get more high.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't. Good night.
All right, I guess we're going to the green room. Love everybody. Hugs and kisses.
Hi,
Stay
y'all.
safe.
Bam. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.